So a lot of people are genuinely curious on what determines speed and draw cycle on a bow, so I'm going to explain it in a very simple way today. So obviously the design of the cam is going to have a lot to do with the draw cycle of the bow. Some cams are more aggressive, some are more forgiving. But ultimately, as we know, poundage determines a lot of how the bow feels, but what's more than that is the brace height. And if you're wondering what I'm talking about, I'm literally talking about the distance between the throat of the grip to the string. That's your brace height. The shorter the brace height, meaning the closer it is to the riser, the faster a bow is going to be and the more aggressive the draw cycle is going to be. The longer the brace height, vice versa. So we're going to use two bows for example, not one of these. So right here, this is a Bowtech Core SR. This is arguably their speed bow this year. It has a pretty short brace height. To be specific, it has a 6-inch brace height. Actually, this one's a little out of spec. This is coming in a little under 6 inches. A 6-inch brace height is considered a speed bow. It's going to have a more aggressive draw cycle. It's going to give you more kinetic energy. So with a brace height like that, it's not necessarily going to be a bow you're going to be able to shoot a lot unless you're conditioned to shoot a lot in general. So on a shorter brace height bow, yes, you're going to get more speed, more kinetic energy. And a lot of people kind of get confused and just think, oh, if I get more poundage, I'm going to get more speed. And that is technically correct, but you'd be amazed at how much speed and kinetic energy you can get out of a shorter brace height still at 70 pounds. I'm gonna grab another bow, grab it. This little booger right here is the Darton Consequence. I've talked about this bow a lot. It has a whopping 7.5-inch brace height. I mean, literally, if we go riser to riser, it's kind of flush. It's about as straight as I can get it. You can look right there and see the distance one string gets to travel versus the other. So by having a shorter brace height, the string's going to I have a chance to push the arrow a lot further, which means it's going to let it go a lot faster. Versus a longer brace height, the exact opposite. It doesn't get to go as far, so it's not going to push the arrow quite as fast. But it's going to be a lot easier to shoot and draw and have fun with. And I'll be honest with you, brace height is something that doesn't get talked about enough. A lot of people will kind of trash talk a bow saying, oh, that draw cycle sucks. Well, no, it kinda, yeah, but it's a speed bow. It's designed to go really fast. If you've ever driven a race car, they're not comfortable, but they're really fast. Same concept with a bow.